I got my Ipsy box in the mail today. This is the first time I have subscribed to Ipsy in probably years. I was trying to make a transition out of a retail management job, so like I cut expenses, and this is the first time that I am repurchasing it. So hopefully it is good and worth the repurchase. I have some leftover makeup on my face from this morning. I kind of look like a mess, so I planned on putting this on my face, so let's see how it goes. First thing that we have is this deep cleanser from First Aid Beauty. I have tried some First Aid Beauty, I believe. Pretty good company. Excited to have it. Let's see how it smells. Oh, it's red. It smells very medicinal. It says it's going to help remove excess oil and unclog pores. Excess oil and clogged pores are not something that I necessarily deal with. I have super dry skin, but I will definitely give it a shot. I'm not going to give it a shot in this video, however, but hopefully there'll be some other items that we can try. Next up is this Lucky Chick Lip and Cheek Multi-Stick. Nice, sleek, black packaging. Ooh, is it supposed to be like that? Either not fully mixed or it is supposed to be like swirled. I can't really tell. Maybe they were at like an end of a batch. Very interesting. I mean, I don't mind it. It's pretty. Ooh, we got some brushes. I can always use brushes. Brushes are one of those things that like I just never want to spend money on. So it's nice when you buy a box and you get them in there. That's how I've gotten most of my brushes. So looks like these are by Jasmine Beauty. There's 3 of them in there. This is a bronzer brush. The bronzer brush that I use is much more domed, but this would be really nice for some precision. This one says it's an angled blush brush. Again, I use that same domed brush for my blush, so this will be nice to have for some precision. It is super dense. Sometimes I like it not to be as dense for blush. And then this one is a detailed setting brush. I can always use extra ones of these. I really like this. I have a couple of them and I use them for a bunch of different things, and I'm like, I need more of these, and this will be perfect. Next up is this Slushy Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I love the branding. I love the packaging. Slushy sounds amazing. It says it is in Beauty Project, so I'm assuming Slushy is like the product name and not the brand name. Yeah, and it looks like a slushie. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's like chunky in there. It kind of smells like a slushie too. It's kind of like citrusy. Next up is this Pink Lips Soft Matte Contour Stick. Love the packaging. This one looks fully mixed. It looks like it would be okay for my skin tone. Identical packaging there. And the last thing we got is this Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. I was kind of hoping that this would be like a concealer, because this was one of the items that I got to pick. A lot of these items I got to pick. I think these like contour sticks I got to pick, the slushy. I think the brushes are like the only thing I didn't know about, so I'm hoping this color works. Ooh, I love that tip. This is why people buy nice things. This is great packaging. I would never buy this for myself. So with that, that is everything. I'm going to do the try on portion now. I'm going to start out with this In Beauty Slushy. This is a hyaluronic acid something or other serum. Figured this would be like a good base. Yeah, it smells citrusy. That's kind of what it looks like. So weird. I kind of like the smell. It's refreshing and super glowy. My skin didn't burn or anything. Feels nice. I already have a hyaluronic acid serum that I'm using that I bought off Amazon. But this seems like a little bit more fancier. Definitely like this. Hopefully it doesn't break out my skin or anything. It makes my hands feel weird and sticky, so I guess that would be good for makeup application for its stickiness. So let's see if this Fenty Beauty Bright Eye Fix is going to be my skin tone. It's looking yellow. It doesn't look that bad on camera, so we'll go with it. Yeah, I'm looking red and it's looking yellow, but that's okay. This is honestly the first Fenty Beauty product I have ever tried in my life. I'm glad I got this though. I was a little hesitant to get it thinking that it wouldn't be my color, and it may not be my color, but it definitely works. All right, it's looking pretty good. I did not bring anything down to set it with, so I guess we'll see how it goes without any powder. I'm sure it'll be fun. We might just have to tap it in. I didn't get any eyebrow stuff, and I feel like eyebrows are gonna be important for things to look good. I'm gonna do that next. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch that I have been enjoying. Don't look too close on my eyebrows. They're wonky. I was in a hurry. I also didn't bring my eyelash curler, so these are gonna look wonky too. This is the Judy Doll Curling Iron Mascara, by the way. It is a metal applicator, and it's gonna look absolutely horrid on this video, but I do like it. Okay, we'll go in with the contour stick. This is the Pink Lips. I guess I'll just go ahead and go in on the face. Usually I would take my brush and do this, but I think this will be a good test to see like how blendable it is. It seems really creamy, really emollient. And then here's my brush. I probably also got this from an Ipsy back in the day. This is a Firma 103. This color, I don't know if it's working for me or not. Very pigmented, goes a long way. I probably put on way too much. I think this product would work better like putting it on the brush first, like going like this. Let's try that application method on this side and see if we like it better. Yeah, that's much more what I'm used to. It's not overpowering. I don't have to blend a lot. Kind of makes it easy peasy. That's probably pretty general knowledge for like contour sticks or bronzer sticks. I don't have a lot of bronzer sticks in my makeup collection, so this will be nice to add it and use it. I'm curious to see how it lasts throughout the day. I'm afraid since it's so emollient, it would just like wipe off my face. I also like to add some of my bronzer to my eyelid just to give a little bit of depth. Next up we have this Lucky Chick blush, and I am going to use the new brush that I got. I feel like this is meant for a cream product just because it's so dense. So. Woo! That's a pretty color though. Brighter than I was expecting. Like this is mauve almost, and it looks in camera almost like a bright pink. Here I am putting on more. What am I thinking? So pretty, so fresh. And it's giving a nice glow to the cheeks. I can't really tell if it is disturbing anything underneath, but let's give a little blend with the Beauty Blender. Under eyes aren't creasing that much that I can tell on camera. Looking cute. Let's use this on the lips. It's definitely not a color that I would go for. And it feels like I'm putting a cream blush on my lips. It is powdery. And with that, that is everything. I'm like, where's more products? I want to try more products. So I guess that says that I need to continue with this box. It was definitely fun to try. Overall, I really did like everything. We'll see in the long run how everything turns out. Like, hopefully this doesn't break me out. Hopefully these cream sticks don't break me out either. Sometimes cream sticks can do that. I do like the color. I like the application. They were super easy to apply. I had no issues. These brushes were super nice. The one that I tried, I already have it over here with the rest of my brushes, but this angled blush brush is perfect for these sticks. I think you could even use it with the contour stick. And so far, so good on this brightener. I think the color looks decent, at least on camera. I have to see it in person, and I don't see a lot of creasing under my eyes. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I did not powder it, so there you go. Ipsy videos are like one of my favorite videos to watch, so I'm curious to see what you guys get in all of your boxes. Let's do some math here and see if it was all worth it. Okay, so Ipsy is saying it's like $118 value. I count it at a little bit higher than that. I counted like 122, and that wasn't even including these brushes. So I imagine it's more like $150 value, but you know, value is debatable. I will go with the low ball at the 116, and then I only paid $34 for full-size products. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Hopefully I will continue with Ipsy. I feel like all of these products I will use and they will come in handy, but I know like after a while I'll probably start building up stuff that I want to get rid of, and then it might not be worth it anymore then. So we'll see how it goes. New makeup is just one of those things that brings me joy, but at the same time, I probably would have a lot more joy taking that $35 to Walmart and buying drugstore makeup, because some of these brands I haven't heard of, like Lucky Chick and Pink Lips, never heard of it. And I sometimes get the impression that Ipsy will just like make in-house brands and sell it to you, and I'm kind of getting those vibes from this and even maybe this. I really hope that I'm not insulting the brand owners and that they're actually not in-house brands. I'd have to look it up. Let's look it up. So for Pink Lips, it looks like I'm 100% wrong. It does not seem to be an in-house Ipsy brand, and it does appear to be sold on Target, at least Target's website. But reading about the brand owners here, it seemed to be started by a young girl who had a love for makeup, and she teamed up with her mother. Joyce was a cosmetologist. Love her name, by the way. And it looks like it was created in the kitchen of the little girl. Like she was making her own makeup in her kitchen when she was young. So I take back my statements. This is a great product. I love their story. Absolutely adorable. Again, I liked the product. I don't know, these two things came looking the same and it was just weird. Okay, so Lucky Chick also doesn't appear to be an in-house Ipsy brand, so I need to just like wipe that from my brain. That doesn't seem to be a thing so far. It's like a mom and daughter. She mentions her mom's name is Bonnie. I didn't quite catch her name, but it seems like she has a passion for artistry, for women. The only thing that is kind of odd to me is like when you get on the website, they are touting as like clean beauty. It mentions that it's anti-inflammatory, and then it also says that it repairs damaged skin. I'm not sure where that's coming from. I'm assuming there's like certain ingredients in here that do that, and maybe there is some studies behind that, but it kind of seems a little hokey to me. Honestly, I am not into clean beauty. Like, I'm not opposed to it. I just hate the marketing behind it, and I hate the claims behind it that aren't really substantial. This brand, Lucky Chick, doesn't appeal to me as much as the Pink Lips does. Their story is really compelling and cute. It kind of reminds me of my story with wax melts. Let's see what Jasmine's story is. So their tagline is cause-driven, clean, safe, and sustainable cosmetics for all. So Miss Jasmine was born and raised in Southern California. She has a passion for all things beauty. She was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 15. She wanted to take control for her health by creating products that would nourish her skin while supporting a greater cause. Designed Jasmine Beauty to bring everyday beauty basics for an active and healthy lifestyle in the sun. So a portion of her proceeds go to benefit diabetes like research. It's a diabetes foundation, so that is cool. That is something that I can get behind. But at the bottom here, it says their core values is clean. And that means to her that it is cruelty-free, clean, safe, and sustainable. All of these words mean nothing to me except for cruelty-free. And it says she works close with partners to ensure her packaging is sustainable for a better environment. And her packaging was this plastic bag. Again, I have no issues with you having plastic in your brand, But don't go around saying that you're sustainable because I don't know if that's true. I am someone who sells wax melts, like I said before, and they come in a plastic clamshell, and I have looked into alternatives for that. It's not like, I'm not at a point in my business where I can make the leap, but I also don't go around claiming that my packaging or my business is sustainable in any way. Like, you're not going to see that marketing from me at all. I know what my business is, and I know that it's not sustainable. I know that it's plastic, but it's the best thing that I can do. Now, I'm fine with being proven wrong if someone can tell me like how this is sustainable. I'm here to listen. And then the last point that she has here is that it's cause driven, which is talking about that diabetes foundation that she sends some of her profits to, which I think is amazing. I love that. If it was my brand, that is what I would stick with. I know I just went on a big rant about these companies. They're obviously small businesses, so like, I commend them. They're doing a great job. These products are great and I do like them and I will use them and I will definitely consider buying from them again. Thanks for listening to me rant. If you're interested in my wax melts, go check them out. If you are super cautious about sustainability, they are in plastic packaging, but I don't claim that it is sustainable. So it is plastic. You can try and recycle it, but I don't think that's probably a good idea. And check me out on TikTok. Check me out on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest, but I will first post to TikTok and then I'll post to Instagram, that kind of situation. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me rant. I hope it's okay. I hope we're okay. Bye.